Nice to. I know I cannot see you, but thank you. Nice to practice with you. Palms in Anjali Mudra. Close your eyes. Connect with your breath. Slow, deep inhale. Slow, deep exhale. Continue a couple more times, connecting with your breath. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. So now on your exhales, you can chant mantra Om as you exhale through the mouth. So notice on the third syllable, you can close your lips, exhaling through the nose. Continue a couple more times. Vande Gurunam Charanavinde Sandarshita Swatma Subhavabodhe Ishreshe Jangalikaya Mane Samsara Halahala Moha Shante Abha Purushakaram Shankha Chakra Siddharina Sahasra Sirsham Svetam Pranamami Patanjalim. As you slowly open your eyes, as we begin to connecting with your breath, inhaling, keeping your arms up, reach up, look up, arch your spine backwards. As we exhale, slowly chin towards your chest, bring your arms down. Come on. Echo vastunda adi. Echo vastunda. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale again. On your exhale, slowly come down. Bring your left hand on your right knee. Support your spine straight with your fingertips. And then on your exhale, twist back, look back, turn your head back. Feel the stretch on your left side of the neck. And feel the twist from the bottom up, from the lower back, lower spine. There's no weight on your hand, just to support the spine straight. Give yourself some time, going deep into the twist. And slowly come back up to the neutral. Inhale, reach up. This time exhale. Place your right hand on your left knee. And support your spine straight with your left fingertips on behind. Just as you exhale in, turn your head back, twist back. Feel the stretch on your right side of the neck. No weight on your fingertips. And relax your shoulder muscles. Look through the left corners of the eye. And give yourself some time to go deep into the twist. You should feel the twist coming from base of the spine, from bottom up. Just relax any tightness in your lower back muscles. Slowly come back to the center. Slowly reach up. This time you're going to lean forward, reach forward as you keep your spine straight. As you place your hands on the mat around the floor and bring your forehead down. If your forehead touches the mat, great. But if not, don't worry, but just keep the spine straight. As you elongate the spine on your inhale, reach forward with your arms, bring your forehead closer to the ground and chin towards your chest. And feel the stretch and elongation in your spine from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. Deep inhalations, deep exhalations. Inhale, exhale, opening all the energy chakras, the wheels of energy along the spine, from the root chakra from the base of the spine to the Sahasrara chakra on the crown of the head. Slowly elongating the spine. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Opening every energy chakra, starting with the root chakra, sacral chakra, close to genital organs along the spine, core chakra, close to navel area along the spine, Sahasrara, the Anhata chakra at the heart chakra, at the solar plexus, along the spine, and the throat chakra near the throat. Sixth one is at the Ajna chakra on the forehead, between your eyebrows, like a spiritual eye, third eye, and bring your awareness to the highest energy chakra, the Sahasrara chakra, 1,000 petal lotus on the crown of the head. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, opening up each and every one of those energy chakras. And slowly walk your hands towards your left and feel the stretch on your right side of your spine. Keep your head squeezed between your both biceps. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Your upper body is arching like a crescent moon, and you keep the head squeezed between your biceps. And slowly walk your hands to the center, still keeping your forehead towards the ground, keeping the neck straight, spine straight, elongating the spine. See if you can walk your hands to the opposite side. Feel the stretch on your left side of your spine, arching your spine. Continue to squeeze your head between your biceps. Continue to elongate the spine, arch your spine. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Slowly come back to the center. And slowly walk your hands behind as you slowly coming up to Japanese style Vajrasana here, keeping the spine straight. Relax your shoulder muscles. Relax your neck. Feel free to close your eyes. Place your right hand slowly behind your back. Support your spine straight. And left hand behind your back. And then arch your spine opposite side. Lift your heart. Open up your throat, drop your head back. And completely arching your spine backwards. From the tailbone up. Relax any tightness in your lower back. Open your heart center. And slowly come back. We will do a few more of those anyway while doing cat-cows. So before we continue as we continue to warm up, and at the end of warm-ups, we'll set intention and begin the asanas practice. So keep your left knee bent, extend your right knee, right leg, bring your arms up, keep the spine straight, and see if you can reach forward, Janushirshasana, slowly bring the forehead towards the knee, and keeping the spine straight, and slowly bringing the forehead towards the knee. Initially, you may need to bend your knee, that's okay initially. Those slowly, if you want to go deeper, you can see if you can extend the knee, but try not to round your spine. And so slowly reach forward. As you bring the forehead towards the knee, chin towards the chest. Listen to your body. So one of the focuses for today's class is active listening to your body, mind. Listen to both your body and mind. So in the last couple of classes, I told you whether to listen to your heart or whether to listen to your head. It depends on the situation. Deep inhalations, deep exhalations. Keeping the elongation, keeping the chest towards the chin, forehead towards the knee. And while you're deep in this Janushirshasana, see if you can hold on to the big toe with your 2 index fingers of your right hand and bring the right elbow inside your right knee and lift the left arm up, left shoulder above the right. Open your heart center, feel the elongation on your left side of the spine. Turn your head, focus on the left side of the temple. The spine on the left hand should be completely in one straight line. As you turn your head, right ear is closer to the right knee, and focus on the left side of your head, of your temple. Continue to elongate the spine as you open your heart center. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. So it's like a twist, a gentle twist in the Janushirshasana. The focus is to open your heart center. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. You can bring your left hand all the way up. You can also bring your left hand behind. Wrap your left hand behind as you keep your left shoulder above the right. Still keeping up, you're opening up your heart center. As much as you can touch your body behind your lower back with your left hand. Massage your spine. Do whatever is needed. With a tender touch, just gently massage your spine. Opening up your heart. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. And slowly come back to the head to knee pose. Forehead back to the knee. Keeping the spine elongated. And slowly come back up. So we're going to switch for your right knee. Extend the left leg. And adjust your body so that you can face your toes, left leg toes. Bring your arms out. Keep the spine straight, elongated, deep inhale. Slowly reach forward, fold forward. And trying to keep the spine straight as much as you can, even if you're not able to bring the forehead close to the knee. If you need to bend your left knee, initially you can bend your left knee. See how far you can stretch your spine. Lean forward, fold forward, as if you're going to bite the big toe with your mouth. As much as you can. Listen to your body. Active listening is the key. Continue to connect with your breath is the key. The key is in your hand. How to unlock the energy, how to unlock the potential. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. If you cannot lean too much, that's fine, but trying to keep the spine straight, listening to your body. As you bring the chin towards the chest, forehead towards the knee, and stay in this Janu Sirsasana, head to knee, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. You should feel the breath, the elongation in your spine. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now holding on to the left leg toe, with your two index fingers of your left hand, bring the left elbow inside your left knee. Extend the right arm. As you bring the right shoulder above the left, as you slightly twist your upper body, extend your right arm. Feel the elongation in the spine and the right hand in one straight line. As you turn your head, left ear, closer to the left knee, and focus on the right side of the head, the temple on your right side of the head. Feel the elongation, opening up your heart center. Inhalations, exhalations. Inhalations, exhalations. And slowly bring the right hand towards the ceiling and wrap your right hand behind your back. As you keep your right shoulder above the left, keep the openness in your heart center. Inhale, exhale. You can also massage your lower back with your right hand behind. Gentle with a gentle touch. As you keep opening up your heart center. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Slowly come back to the Janu Sirsasana, head to knee. Keep the elongation in the spine, forehead towards the knee. And slowly come back up. Notice we are not forcing ourselves deep into the postures, just allowing the body to adjust into the postures. Slowly fold your both knees. You can, while we are here, see, notice your right knee is bent, left knee is also bent. You can twist here. So just another way, you can do the same thing. Left knee bent, right knee bent as well. And with the support of your right hand and your left knee, just twist. So some twist, some openness, some elongation will help you slowly open up all the energy channels, energy centers, as you begin to practice asanas. So slowly come back. Center, we'll do a couple more warm-ups. Come on to all the fours. If you do like a quick cat-cow, as you inhale, lift your tailbone, arch your spine into cow. Deep inhalation. Exhale, slowly chin towards the chest, round your spine, suck your belly in. Drop your hips into cat. Push the mat with your palms right below the shoulders. Suck your belly in. Your belly should be touching your spine. Inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So now you're comfortable in the cat-cow. Just keep the balancing on the right knee and the left palm. Kick the left leg back. Extend your right arm forward. Try to balance on one knee and one arm here. Take a deep inhale. Spine in the neutral here. Kick with the heel, pointing your toes downwards. Engage your core. Deep inhale. As you exhale, like you come into cat, round your spine and fold your left knee towards your chest. the right elbow towards your left knee. Like you come into cat, just round your spine, chin towards the chest. Inhale, kick the leg up as you come into cow. Still balancing in one knee, right knee, and the left arm. Kick the leg towards your head, behind your back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And come back to our fours. Before we switch, if you like to come into child's pose, you can sit back, relax your spine, forehead on the mat, bring your arms behind. As you sit and relax, sitting between your heels, massage your spine, keep that elongation in the spine. Try not to round your spine, even if your forehead doesn't touch the ground. Use a block whenever you need a block. Try to elongate the spine. Relax your shoulder muscles. In the child's pose, deep relaxation pose. And you're welcome to come to this pose if you need a break throughout the asanas practice. Inhalations, exhalations, inhalations, exhalations. Slowly come back to our fours again. We're going to do the opposite side. Keep your balance on the left knee and the right palm. Kick with the right leg back. Kick with the heel. Point your toes downwards. Extend your left arm forward. Keep the elongation in the spine. Deep inhale. On your exhale, knee to the chest, elbow to the knee, round your spine like you come into cat. Suck your belly in. Inhale, like you come into cow. Kick the leg up towards your head. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And you can come back, finish up with child's pose. And this time we're going to do some core warm-ups. You lie down on your back. I'm going to keep the head towards me, but you can sit however it makes sense for you. As long as you can listen to me actively, as long as you can observe your body and mind, and if necessary, looking at me on TV, whatever screen. And slowly lie down, keep the right knee straight, right leg straight, and hug your left knee towards your chest. Ardha Pavanamuktasana is a good way to begin. Keeping the spine straight, elongated, chin towards your chest, forehead towards the knee, engaging your spine, engaging your core. Feel that right leg on the mat engaged as well. As you pull the left knee towards your left shoulder, bring the chin towards your chest, forehead towards the knee. Once you do the chin lock, there's no more inhales, no more exhales. Just active listening to body and mind. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. As you slowly release your chin towards away from your chest as you bring your head down. So only time you cannot inhale or exhale is when you do the complete chin lock. And there is some, as you release the lock, as you begin to inhale, as you begin to exhale. So keep your left knee on the mat, left leg on the mat, and fold your right knee. Interlock your hands around your right shin. Pull the right knee towards your right shoulder. Engage your core. Keep the left leg straight. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, chin towards your chest, forehead towards your right knee. Ardha Bhavana Muktasana on the opposite side. Engage your core, the navel. Engage the leg on the mat as well as you bring the right knee towards the right shoulder. And see if you can do a chin lock, chin towards the chest, forehead towards the knee. And once you do the chin lock, no more inhales, no more exhales. As you release the lock, you can begin to inhale as you bring the head towards the ground, and you can relax both legs. So this time we're going to do full Pavanmuktasana, as we're going to give ourselves a really tight hug, as if we love ourselves. So fold your knees, one knee at a time or both knees, and you can see if you can keep the tailbone down. If necessary, you can slightly keep a gap, get some gap between your knees as you hug both knees to the chest, but try not to lift your tailbone up. Keeping the tailbone down as you hug your both knees. Traditionally, you want to keep both knees together, wrap your left arm around it, and see if you can wrap your right arm around it. And give yourself a tight hug as you keep your tailbone down, chin towards your chest, forehead towards the knees. Once you do the complete chin lock, no more inhales, no more exhales. But before you do full chin lock, see, give yourself really tight hug, keeping the tailbone down. Give yourself really tight, wrapping both arms around it. Chin towards your chest, forehead towards the knee. Relax your tailbone, relax your lower back, and slowly release the chin lock as you begin to inhale, as you bring the head down towards the ground. And now that slowly release your grip around your knees. You can hold on to the big toes with fingertips. You can come into the happy baby, rock your body sideways, still keeping the tailbone down. This feels good, right? You can fold your right knee, extend the left leg. You can fold your left knee, extend the right leg. You do a couple of times, back and forth. Right, now we finally do the core warm up here. Keep the shins parallel to the ground, interlock your hands behind your head. Engage your core muscles. It's a quick yogic cycling or yogic twist or yogic bicycling. Engaging your core muscles. On my counts, exhales. Between my counts, bring the head down to the neutral and take a deep inhale. 1. Alternatively, one knee comes to the chest, opposite elbow touching the knee close to the chest, and the other leg goes straight. The focus is on your core muscles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Extend your arms behind, arch your spine like you're just waking up in the morning. Release your spine, relax your spine. We can roll on to the side. This way. You can make a pillow with your right hand and hold on to the big toe of your left leg. See if you can extend the left leg up. It's good. Stretching your legs, and it's a very comfortable pose, right? So just pull the left leg towards your head. If that's not happening, maybe bend your left leg and then pull the leg towards your head and then extend the knee. So as much as you can, just relax. With the support of your ground here, it's much relaxing. Stretch. Release. This is called Vishnu Asana, or sometimes called Anandasana. So just keep the roll on to the opposite side. Make a pillow with your left hand. Keep the left leg on the mat. Extend it and fold your right knee. Hold on to the big toe with 2 index fingers. And see if you can extend the right leg up. Stretch the right leg. Pull the right leg towards your head. If that is not happening today, that's fine. Just bend your right knee and see if you can pull the thigh towards you and then extend the right knee, extend the leg. See how deep can you go? But once you're in the pose, just keep both legs extended as you're pulling the right leg towards your head. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. In the Anandasana here, infinite consciousness, connecting with that infinite consciousness. Or Vishnu Asana. Listen to the body, especially on the low back muscles. As they're unfolding from tightness to the vast, begin to expansion. Release. So it's really good. You think we're just exercising our legs or stretching our legs, but it's very, very nice on your lower back. So keep the right knee bent. You can keep the right knee towards the ground. You can twist. You can pull the right knee towards the ground with the help of your left hand as you deepen the twist. So it's more so on your lower back muscles here. It's a deep relaxation in the lower back muscles as you try to bring the right shoulder towards the ground. The twist really helps. And trying to keep both shoulders on the mat. And see if you can do the opposite twist. Extend the right leg. Fold the left knee again, one more time. With support of your right hand, pull the right knee towards the ground. And also left knee towards the ground. And extend the left arm. Keep the left shoulder on the mat. Both shoulders are on the mat. Turn your head towards your left hand. As you're deepening the twist, as you listen to the body, especially focus on the low back muscles, any tightness, let go. Deep inhale, deep exhale. So sometimes these asana practice is like a moving meditation. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. Mind slowly released. Okay, so I hope you warmed up a little bit on your core, but if not, we will do just one last core warm up before we stand up. Come into plank. Spine and the legs in a straight line, palms right below the shoulders. This is the active plank here. Engage your core muscles. Spine and the neck and the head is all in one straight line. So there's no curve, no bend at your hips. So from here, on a regular plank, it's more of a core exercise here. So from the regular plank, you can going into the forearm plank. This way, forearm plank. Still keep the spine and the neck in a straight line. So from the forearm plank, come to the regular plank. So one hand at a time. Deep inhale. Exhale, forearm plank. Inhale, active regular plank. exhale, inhale, exhale. But throughout this switching, transitioning, keep the spine straight. Exhale. Come up, inhaling, exhaling, going down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay, slowly bring the knees on the mat. Come back to child's pose. Slowly, as you observe it, slowly, as you go deep into this, as you build the momentum, you feel some increase in your body temperature. That's natural. That's what the Hatha Yoga is all about. It takes you to the peak, builds the momentum, heat inside your body. And then as we go down, and then it cools your body. That heating and cooling of the energy is the essence of Hatha Yoga. Hatha means the sun and the moon. The cooling and the heating practice is what makes it really a beautiful moving meditation. Especially during these lockdowns, more so, it takes more active listening. Slowly come back. Okay, so now that we are ready, hopefully you're all ready. Normally this Saturday morning is an in-person class, outdoor yoga class at the temple. Because of the rain, we're just doing indoors today at our homes. Hopefully you're all doing well. So as a 19th anniversary of 9/11 Memorial yesterday, I wanted to bring back our awareness. So we never forget the sacrifices made on that day, on the tragic day, how the New Yorkers and the Americans bounced back from the tragedy. We can never forget in our lifetimes, maybe in our future generations as well. It's a lesson learned how to be rebounding, how to build the courage, how to rebuild from ground zero. So that's the essence of the Memorial Day. So keep your prayers for all those people who lost lives in that tragedy, all their loved ones who made sacrifices to bounce back, all their first responders, the firemen, the policemen who lost lives in that day. It's something that an experience we could never forget, even during this pandemic, even during this lockdown. So it builds courage, gives courage how to bounce back from the tragic moments. So even now, at the present lockdown, the West wildfires in California, Oregon. So keep those prayers for all those people who got evacuated from the hurricanes to the wildfires, and so many turbulent events. People's struggling, suffering, so much unemployment. People who struggle to bring the food back on the table, work 2 jobs to get the jobs on the food on the table. It's not easy times for anyone. Just keep all of those in your prayers as we begin to practice asana today. So now, as you slowly begin to raise up, just set your intention of whether to listen to your heart or whether to listen to your head. The head tells you to do something, the heart tells you to do something. Which one to listen? Is a constant active listening exercise. I give you examples too. Let's say you're diabetic and you're so tempted to eat some sweets. You have to listen to the head, because the head tells you not to eat. Your heart tells you to eat, right? So it's not the best situation to listen to the heart in that moment. But there are times when your heart tells you go, push forward. Your mind tells you to stop. Then it's time to listen to your heart. It's time to listen, because the mind is sometimes distracts you, keeps you away from the focus, takes it easy, and it puts limitations on your potential. So whereas the heart knows that you can go beyond those artificial boundaries, artificial limitations that put set forth by mind. So that is a moment. So you have to constantly evaluate. That is a decision-making process. And that's what we actively listening to our body, mind in our yoga practice. Okay, so we begin the consolidations and go from here. Adjust yourself. Hopefully you're all okay. So stand up. Maybe I need to pull this. Come to the front of the mat. We begin to do sun salutation A's, palms towards the heart. Sun salutation A's. Ekam, reach up to the sky, inhaling, arching your spine backwards. Dvi, exhale, fold forward. Chest on your thighs, feel free to bend your knees, Uttanasana, fingertips on the mat. Chest on your thighs, engage your sacrum, forehead towards the knees. Trini, Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Keep the spine horizontal to the ground. Place your hands on the shins. Exhale, back to palms on the mat. You can walk back and jump back into plank. And then push into Chaturanga. And this is the Chatwari. You can do Chaturanga. If that is too hard, you can do Astanga. Knees on the mat, chest on the mat, chin on the mat. Now slowly inhale, come up into Cobra or Up Dog, Pancha. If you're doing Up Dog, knees are not touching the mat. Relax your shoulders, arch your spine, and deep active listening. And push the mat as you come up into Down Dog, shut. And once you're in the Down Dog, take time, slowly press your heels down, lift your tailbone high, spine in one straight line, legs in one straight line. And once you're in the deep Down Dog, focus on your drishti, focus on the actively focus on the breath, integrate the breath and the alignment in your body and mind. Focus on those three things. And as you begin to inhale, begin to exhale on my counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now slowly, as you step forward, or you can actually step forward with one leg or jump both feet into Ardha Uttanasana, Sapta, Asta, full Uttanasana. Just on your thighs, feel free to bend your knees and prepare to come up. Nava, all the way up towards the ceiling, palms back to the Anjali Mudra, arch spine backwards, and palms to the heart center. So that's the one consolidation aim. You can drop your hands down, come into Samasthiti, close your eyes before we begin the next consolidation aim. So notice at the Down Dog, we were staying there, focusing on the breath, focusing on the drishti, the gaze, focusing on our alignment in the body and the mind and the quality of the pose itself. Every pose should be relaxing and comfortable. And take that moment as an opportunity for active listening. Okay, consolidation A, second consolidation A, palms to the heart. Ekam, reach up, inhale. Dvi, exhale. Uttanasana. Trini, Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Chatwari, jump back and walk back into plank and push into Chaturanga. Exhale. Pancha, inhale into Abda. Shut, exhale into Down Dog. Stay here for a few cycles of breath. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look between your hands, walk forward and jump forward into Ardha Uttanasana, Sapta, Asta Uttanasana. Now all the way up, reach up. Back to Urdhva Hastasana, arching back, and palms to the heart. So this is the end of consolidation A. Before we begin the next one, you can come into Samasthiti. Close your eyes. Feel the balance on both feet. Okay, consolidation A, palms back to the heart. So now I don't need to explain, just continue along, move along. Here you come, reach up. Dvi, exhale. Uttanasana. Trini, Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Chatwari, jump back and walk back into plank and push into Chaturanga. Pancha into up dog. Shat into down dog. Stay here for a few cycles of breath. Inhale, exhaling, inhale, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Now step forward and walk forward into Uttanasana. Actually, come into Ardha Uttanasana first. Deep inhale, Sapta, Asta Uttanasana. Now all the way up, reach up. So those are the 3 consolidation A's we did. And palms to the heart, palms down. So we will do a few more consolidation B's now. So palms to the heart again. Come into chair pose. Utkatasana. Imagine you're sitting on a chair. Shift the weight to the heels, lift your toes. Spine in a straight line. Your knees are right above the toes. Thighs are parallel to the ground. Ekam. Inhale. Dvi. Exhale. Uttanasana. Chest on your thighs. Feel free to bend your knees. Trini, Ardha Uttanasana. Deep inhale. Chatwari, walk back or jump back into plank and push into Chaturanga. Slowly come up, Pancha into up dog. Shat into down dog. So here we are not going to stay for 5 cycles of breath. Slowly continue with this consolidation B. You can bring the right leg up, step forward inside your right hand. As you come into Warrior 1 on the right. Keep the right knee bent as you come up into Warrior 1. Keep the back leg straight. Front knee bent. Warrior 1. And this is the Sapta. Reach up. Arms facing each other. And slowly transition into step back, into plank, Asta. Exhale into Chaturanga. Now go into up dog. Dasha into down dog. Stay here. We're not going to be staying for too long. Just keep engaged with breath. Slowly lift the left leg up to the sky. Ekadasha. Prepare to come into Warrior 1 on the left. Step inside your left hand. Keep the right heel on the mat. Front knee bent. Back leg straight. Warrior 1 on the left. Very nice. Ekadasha. Dvadasha. Palms on the mat. Into plank. And push into Chaturanga. Exhale. Trayodasha, inhale into up dog. Chaturdasha, inhale into down dog. And this is the last down dog in salutation B. Stay here for 5 cycles of breath. As you rest in that 5 cycles of breath, 1, 2, continue 5 cycles of breath. Okay, so once you're in the down dog, this is the last down dog in salutation B. You can look between your hands, walk forward, or jump forward into Ardha Uttanasana, Panchadasa, Shodasa, back to Uttanasana, and Saptadasha, back to chair pose. Keep the thighs parallel to the ground, palms to Anjali Mudra, to the heart center, arms down, Samasthiti. That's the one consolidation B. We do a couple more consolidation Bs. So pay attention, continue to pay attention to your active listening of your body and mind. Palms to Anjali Mudra, to the heart center. Ekam, chair pose, Utkatasana, inhaling. Dvi, exhale into Uttanasana. Trini, Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Chatwari, walk back or jump back into plank and push into Chaturanga. Pancha into inhale into up dog. Shvat, exhale into down dog. Slowly prepare to come into right. Warrior 1 on the right side. Right leg up. Sapta. Warrior 1 on the right. Keep the back foot straight, back leg straight, front knee bent. Inhaling. Asta. Transition back to plank. Push into Chaturanga. Exhale. Now inhale into up dog. Dasha, exhale into down dog. Now prepare to come into warrior 1 on the left leg up to the sky. Step inside your left hand. Ekadasha. Back foot straight, back leg straight, front knee bent. Warrior 1 on the left. Prepare to transition again. Arms on the mat. Step back into plank. Push into Chaturanga. Swadasha. Exhale. Trayodasha. Inhale into up dog. Chaturdasha. Come into down dog. This is the last down dog, so stay here for a few cycles of breath. Focus on the drishti, dharana, and actual asana, the quality of the pose, and the alignment in the pose. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now look between your hands, walk forward and jump forward into Ardha Uttanasana, Panchadasa, and Shodasa Uttanasana. Feel free to bend your knees just on your thighs, engage your sacrum, and prepare to do reverse all the way up back to chair pose. And palms to the heart, palms down, Samasthiti. Close your eyes. Slowly The consolidation A's and B's slowly warms you up to the core. You can always listen, close your eyes, observe the body and the mind, observe the breath. Last consolidation B for today's. Palms back to Anjali Mudra. Ekam, chair pose, Uttanasana. Dvi, exhale, Uttanasana. Trini, Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Chatwari, walk back or jump back into plank and push into Chaturanga. And slowly punch up, dog, inhale. Shat, exhale into down dog. Prepare to come into warrior one on the right. Right leg up. Sapta, come into right side, warrior one. Front knee bent. Back leg straight. Asta, back to Chaturanga. Step back. Exhale. Slowly come up. Nava into up dog. Inhale. That's right. Back to down dog. Prepare to come into warrior one on the left. Left leg up to the sky. Step inside your left hand. And warrior one on the left. Dasha. Ekadasha. Dvadasha. Step back into plank. Chaturanga. Exhale. Trayodasha. Inhale up dog. Chaturdasha. Exhale into down dog. This is the last down dog in the last consolidation B. Stay here for 5 cycles breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now look between your hands. Walk forward and jump forward into Ardha Uttanasana. Panchadasa. Shodasha, exhale into Uttanasana. Saptadasha, back to chair pose. And palms to the heart. Palms down, Samasiddhi. Back to Samasiddhi, close your eyes. Equanimous state of mind and body. Listen to the breath. Observe the consciousness. Very nice. Slowly open your eyes. Hopefully you're warmed up. Now we will do rest of the asanas practice. So switch the weight to the left leg, fold your right knee. We can keep the right leg inside your left inner thigh of the left foot. Prepare to come into tree pose. You can keep it above the knee. If it's slipping, keep it below the knee, but the knee should be pointing sideways. Palms to Anjali Mudra, come into tree pose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You can keep the palms in Anjali Mudra. You can open up your palms like the branches of the tree. So think about how many thousands of acres are burning on the west coast. How many trees are we losing the ecosystem? How many trees are dying in these wildfires? So let's focus, connect with the core, connect with the wind. Now that you're balanced on the left foot, still maintain the balance on the left foot. Hold on to the big toe of your right foot. And see if you can extend the right leg to the side. Inhale, exhale. See if you lose balance, you can always bend the knee again. Compact your pose, focus on the core. Focus on the leg that's extended, kneecap locked on the standing leg. And once you're focused and balanced, and then you can extend the leg again. If you can always use the hand as a counter pose, or you keep it on your hip, just if you lose balance, always compact pose. Come back to the center. So this is the kind of a neutral pose when you come to the center, and this is how you expand. The expansion is just coming from the core, not from the leg, from the core. So release. So it's an active balancing pose. One leg balancing pose just gives you, naturally brings your attention, focus, awareness back to active listening. If you're not focused, if you're not actively listening, there's no way you can balance on one leg. So switch the weight to the right leg, and then fold your left knee. Keep it above the knee or below the knee, trying to come into the tree pose, the knee pointing sideways. So focus on your core, focus on the standing leg. If your leg is slipping like mine, just keep it below the knee. Palms close to the heart. Come up into tree pose. Continue to integrate the breath. Open up your arms like branches. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Time and again, when the difficulties come, earthquakes come, tornadoes come, hurricanes come, nature has a tendency to bounce back, to regain, heal itself and regain from the tragic moments. So that's what we learn from the nature. The nature, we have the same courage, same strength that we can bounce back. Palms back into Anjali Mudra, slowly towards your heart. See if you can hold on to the big toe, but focus on the standing foot, focus on your core, hold on to the big toe. This is the neutral position. Whenever you need to balance, come back to the center, focus on the center. And then when you're connected to the center, that's when you extend the left foot. Keep focusing on the standing foot. Keep focusing on the standing foot. Keep focusing on if you lose balance, always bend the knee. Always bend the knee back. Come back to center. Now when you're collected in this pose at the center, and that's when you expand. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, release. Slowly come down. So that reminded me of a beautiful quote from Bruce Lee. A lot of times in martial arts, we do sparring. Sparring is an exercise, not just individual practice, but you actually engage your partner. In this case, we practice. It's a fake fighting, but it's not a real. We're not going to injure ourselves, but you still listen to yourself and listen to the active partner, and then that's how you. So one of the quotes that Bruce Lee said is, when your partner expands, you contract, right? And then when your partner contracts, you expand. So that's how you reciprocate with your partner in your sparring. So in this case, it's just a practice session. But even the real life battles, that's a strategy used by the military strategists, right? When the opponent, the enemy, is expanding, you contract, you hide. It's a hide and seek battle. So it's not anymore a big force against big force. It's about how you expand, how you adapt in this situation, how you reciprocate. When the universe expands, you contract. When the universe contracts, you expand. So that's the beautiful way, a simple strategy that we could use in our yoga practice as well. So with that, one leg balancing, maybe we'll do some more forward bends. Bring your arms up, reach up. And then fold your both knees. See if we can do complete forward bend. Feel free to bend your knees. This is the important part. Focus on your core, focus on your navel area. You can slide your feet underneath your feet, step on your palms, just on your thighs.
Notice your knees are bent at the moment, but your chest is on your thighs. And then see if you can, keeping the chest on your thighs, see if you can extend the legs. Forehead towards the knees. Complete forward bend. Focus on the sacral chakra there, Swadhisthana chakra. Just on your thighs. And slowly release as you come halfway up in here. Don't stand up all of a sudden, right? So that's the important part. Now we're going to do one more forward bend. Padahastasana, one more Padahastasana here. But this time we're going to reach fingertips underneath the heels. Try to reach your heels behind your back and slide your fingertips underneath the heels. As you step onto the fingers, notice your chest is already on your thighs. Feel free to bend your knees. Step your heels on your fingertips, just on your thighs. And once you're in this pose, once you're comfortable, try to extend the knees. As you keep the chest on your thighs, forehead below the knees. Engage your sacral. And you extend the knees as much as you need to. But try not to separate your upper body from the lower body. And slowly release. Come halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana. Notice we are not standing up. It's a tough pose. These two are really tough ones, but really good for your kidneys, liver, anyone who has diabetes, sugar, high BP, low BP. So it really helps. It's a much more beneficial for your inner limbs, inner organs, than just a physical, external limbs. So slowly stand up. Okay, slowly stand up. So that's now the counter pose always is you can always place your hands behind and arch backwards. Push your hips forward, arch backwards. You can bring your one hand, other hand. You can also interlock your hands as you extend your elbows, deepening the neck bend. Bring your shoulder blades together. And this is really works for a counter pose, for all those forward bends. Release. So we do counter poses as we need to, and it's important to do those because you don't want to just keep going at it in only one directional. You got to have bi-direction sense perspectives. Just like you expand and you contract, you do forward bends, backward bends. So counter poses are very, very important that you practice. Okay, so those are a few. Then we can do we can now use the mat lengthwise. I'm turning sideways this way. We're going to do some more forward bends, but this time we're going to interlock your hands before we go down. Notice you can extend the elbows, push your palms into each other if you like, but notice your shoulder blades are together as you extend your elbows together. Extend your elbows, that's the important part. And notice your shoulder blades are closer to each other. Now, slowly allow the gravity to go fall into the deep forward bend as you bring the head between your feet. Again, here you could use a block. If your head is not close to the ground, like mine is not close to the ground at all, but eventually you should be able to keep the head on the ground between your feet. So eventually, don't force into it. Allow the gravity to do the work. Extend your arms as you keep the head on the block. If you have a block, I always keep the block on the handy close to me. So feel free. So don't push into it. There's no way we can keep our head on the ground today. Just keep the head on the block, that's okay. If you like to, you can slide your arms towards the edges of the feet as you keep the head between your feet. Keep the legs extended, spine in a neutral, forward back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, stay there. Completely deeply forward bend. Now you can, before you come up, so you can place your hands, both fingertips on the mat at the center of the mat, and you can come into Skandasana, fold your left knee, extend the right foot. Notice when you fold the left knee, you can shift the weight to the toes and lift the heel, left heel up. You can extend the right arm, extend the left arm. You can also bring your palms to Anjali Mudra. So this right leg extended, left knee is bent, weight is on your toes, so lift the heel of the left foot. So now that is done, you can come back, switch. You can keep your fingertips on the mat. Go to the opposite side, the Skandasana on the opposite side. Fold your right knee, extend the left leg, shift the weight to the toes, lift the heel, arms to Anjali Mudra. You balance on your toes here. You can extend the left arm, extend the right arm. Arms to Anjali Mudra. Those who are energetic, those who are flexible, have no problems in the knees, you don't need to even touch the ground. As you come up, as we get older, you need support. But young people can do it even without the support. Inhale, come up, arms to Anjali Mudra, exhale. Inhale, come up, exhale. Inhale, come up. On one side, I need support. On the other side, I don't need support. So we find our strengths and weaknesses. Inhale, exhale. See, now on this side, I need a support of at least a gentle touch on the ground as you come up. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So do that a few times until you're comfortable. Back to wide-legged forward bend. And then slowly come halfway up and slowly come up. You can place your hands on the back again, counter pose. Deepening the back bend. Interlock your hands, interlock your fingers, extend your elbows as you bring your shoulder blades together. Counter poses are important as you slowly keep your feet with each other. So we're going to do a few standing asanas before we continue on. But in the next set of asanas, we will do some one-leg balancing poses as well. Okay? So we start with a regular triangles and warriors, and then let's see how that goes. Okay? And see, maybe we will add some forward bends, humble warriors, and stuff like that. Okay? So let's see if you can come to the front of the mat. The legs are parallel to each other, like on a separate hip distance apart, and a separate railroad tracks. Shift, step back to the left foot, keep the right knee bent, like you do in the warrior one. Arms facing each other. Notice your thighs parallel to the ground. Your legs are still separated hip distance. The back foot toes turn to pigeon toes at an angle. Arms facing each other. Thigh, the right knee is bent, right thigh is parallel to the ground. Interlock your hands behind. Extend your elbows. And then slowly reach forward like into humble warrior. You're adding a deep forward bend and deep hip opener in the warrior stance. As you bring forehead touching the big toe, extend your elbows towards the ceiling, open up your right hip, try to touch the big toe with your forehead. Keep that back leg straight, right knee is still bent, but you open up your right hip a little further along so you can go deeper into this humble warrior. Once you're here, continue to inhale, continue to exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So before we come up, just make sure your legs open and disconnect your arms, place your palms on the mat, and see if you can fold your left knee, keep your left knee on the mat. So we're going to do like a lizard pose. So it's another deep hip opener. Place your right hand on the right knee. Open up your right thigh. So you're supporting, opening your right hip as much as you can. Notice that this foot is on the edge of the foot here, edge of the right foot. So you can open up your hip a little more. So you can keep your forearms on the mat. Left forearm on the mat. If it allows you, you can keep both forearms on the mat. If it allows you. But once you keep both forearms, if you're not able to keep right forearm on the mat, you may want to keep the fingertips on the mat. But if you can keep both forearms on the mat, interlock your hands. Now you can lift the left knee up. Engage your core. This is the lizard. You can rock forward, rock back, rock forward, rock back, rock forward, rock back, forward, backwards, forwards, backwards. So the strength is in your core. Maybe some weight is on your forearms, but that's about it. It's a good hip opener. Inhale, exhale. Come back. You can keep the left heel on the mat. Back to warrior one on the right side. Very nice. So before we do continue, what we're going to do is shift the weight to the right foot. Again, like I told you, we will do one leg balancing postures here. So just kick left leg back. Spine and the left leg is in a straight line. Come into flying warrior. Focus on your core. Focus on the leg and the spine in a straight line. Inhale, exhale. Notice, look down. Your hips are parallel to the ground. Spine and the left leg engaged. Kick with the heel of the left foot. Point your toes down. Use your arms like wings as you're balancing. It's one leg balancing pose. Engage the leg kicking back. Palms to Anjali Mudra if you can. And then extend both palms forward into warrior three. Still maintain the balance on the standing leg. If you lose balance, come back to flying warrior. But engage the leg horizontal to the ground. Do not allow the left foot drop to the ground. Do not allow it to drop. Keep it horizontal to the ground, like the spine is. Now lower the left leg down. Back to warrior one. Now notice your front knee is bent. Now extend the front knee. Now extend. The left foot comes to the same aligned, the same railroad track. Extend your both arms. Prepare to come into triangle. Reach forward. Right arm down. Use a block. Use a block. Just no weight on the hand on the block. Notice both legs are straight. Both shoulders are straight. Look up to the sky. Imagine you're glued to the wall behind. Entire body is touching the back wall. The shoulders, hips, everything is all in one plane here. Every body, all the limbs are touching the wall behind. Look up to the sky. You can also extend the left arm, spine and the leg in a straight line. You can also just enjoy the triangle here. Give yourself enough time. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now slowly bring the left arm towards the block. You may want to narrow the distance. Notice both feet are on the ground. So you may want to narrow the distance so slightly as you bring the left arm towards the block and going into the revolve triangle. Still, both legs are straight, both arms are straight. Look to the sky. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Back to the triangle. This time, separate the feet even more, and then bend the front knee, extend the side angle. The left arm and the left leg is in a straight line. Give yourself enough time. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If you like to do a bind in this pose, you can do a bind. So lower the right shoulder down, sweep your right arm underneath your right thigh, like this, and the left arm goes behind. Still keep the left shoulder above right, and see if you can interlock your hands. But initially, you may want to, but the focus is not on holding your fingers, focus is on left shoulder above the right. Opening up your heart. Even if you're not able to do the bind, just keep the left shoulder above the right. Back to the extended side angle. And then back to the revolved extended side angle. So this time, lift the heel of the back foot, go down the toes of the back foot. Keep the left arm on the block. You can keep the left knee on the mat if you like. And then deepen the twist. Before we go into the revolved side angle pose. Deepen the twist. So now that you're here, bring the left elbow outside of your right knee. Join your palms into Anjali Mudra. Now see if you can lift the left knee up. Twisted side angle, side praying pose. Continue to inhale. Continue to exhale. Slowly release. Now that you can keep the left palm on the mat, this is a revolved extended side angle. Back to side angle. Now here, we can go into warrior two. Front knee bent, back leg straight. Now that here in the warrior two, we can also do one leg balancing pose. Shift the weight to the front foot, and then kick the left leg back. Ardha Chandrasana. You can use a block. Ardha Chandrasana. Keep that left foot horizontal to the ground. This is balancing. You're working on balance. Active listening to your body. Continue to breathe in. Continue to breathe out. You can step the left leg down, back to warrior two. Back to warrior one. Step forward. Close your eyes. Samasthiti. Continue to focus on the breath. So we do repeat the same sequence on the left side. So keep the legs separated. And separate railroad track. Hip distance apart. Keep the front left knee bent and the right leg back goes back. And still hip distance apart. Come into warrior one on the left. Back foot toes turn to pigeon toes. Front knee is bent. Palms facing each other. You can interlock your hands behind. Extend your elbows as you bring your shoulder blades together. And then do humble warrior. Extend your elbows. See if you can open up your left hip. Reach forward. Shoot your both arms up towards the ceiling as you bring the forehead towards the left big toe. Humble warrior on the left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly release your fingers. Disconnect your hands. Place your palms on the mat. Right knee on the mat. And open up your left hip. And then try and go into lizard. Right forearm on the mat. If possible, you can keep the left forearm on the mat. If not possible, you can still support your fingertips on the mat. But if it is possible, you can keep both forearms on the mat. And then there should be no pain on the knee. And then you can lift the right knee up and rock forward and rock back like a lizard. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Back to the normal. Slowly come up. Slowly back to where you want. Now we can do some one leg balancing. Shift the weight to the left foot completely. Kick the right leg back. Keep the spine and the right leg is in a straight line. Come into flying warrior. As you struggle, I'm struggling, but keep the spine and the right leg is in a straight line. Focus on the standing foot. Focus on your core. Continue to inhale. Continue to exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Palms to the Anjali Mudra. Still maintain the balance on the standing leg. Do not allow the right foot to come down. You can open up your arms like flying warrior. You can also come into warrior 3. You can slowly come back to warrior 1. Very nice. So now that you've adjusted here, keep the left leg straight. Adjust both feet on the same vertical track. And prepare to do triangle on the left side. Inhale, reach forward. Left arm down, right arm up. Look towards the sky. Both feet are straight. Both shoulders are aligned. You can also extend the right arm. Just a simple triangle pose. Your entire body is touching the back wall. Is in one plane. Continue to inhale. Continue to exhale. Inhale, exhale. So whenever you're ready, you can do revolve triangle. But to do that, you may want to narrow the distance. You may want to use a block if necessary. Just make sure your legs are straight, but the distance between the feet are slightly narrow than before as you're coming into revolve triangle. Still both heels are on the mat, both feet are on the mat. Use the block. Revolve triangle. Back to triangle. You can expand the distance again. Extend the distance between the feet again. This time we're going to bend the front knee. Extend your side angle. Still both entire arms, fingers, everything is on the back wall. You can keep the right. You don't have to just do the bind if you can. If you like to do a bind, this is the time to do a bind. If you don't want to do, that's fine. Just reach, and the right arm goes behind. Let's see if you can touch your fingers or interlock your fingers. If that's not happening, just keep the right shoulder above the left. Open up your heart. One day you may be able to do the bind. And slowly come back to this side angle pose, the revolve side angle. Now we're going to add a revolve side angle. Just keep the right hand on the mat or on the block. You can lift the right foot. This is the revolve side angle pose. Deepening, hip opening. You can keep the right knee on the mat, right shoulder outside of your left knee, and do a twisted side angle pose. You can lift the knee up. Continue to inhale. Continue to exhale. Inhale, exhale. So whenever you're ready, come back to the revolve side angle. Come back to the side angle. Lower the hip. Now we're going to do one leg balancing pose, which is the Ardha Chandrasana. Shift the weight to the left foot. And then kick the right leg back. Use the block if necessary. If there's no weight on the hand on the block, keep the spine on the right leg is in a straight line. Keep inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling, Ardha Chandrasana. Engage the leg that's extended behind. Very nice. So whenever you're ready, you can slowly lower the right leg down, come back into side angle, and come back to warrior two. Front knee bent, back leg straight. Look straight into the infinity. And step out into warrior one. And step forward. Great job. So we basically touched a few basic standing asanas. You can always do a counter pose. So now we're going to go to the floor. Take a child's pose. Deep down, rest in child's pose. So from the child's pose, come back to plank. Back to plank, spine and the legs in a straight line, engage your core. Now shift the weight to the left hand, and then stack your right leg on top of the left. Side plank on the side plank here. Keep your legs stacked up. If this is too challenging, you can keep the left knee on the mat, or you can keep the right foot behind your left foot and do some variations. Make sure eventually keep your stacked legs, shoulders aligned, keep your hips high. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So now that you've balanced here, you can lift the right top leg and keep the toes on the back. There's no weight on the toes on the right foot. I'll push your hips high. This is the Chamatkarasana. Keep pushing your hips high. Still the weight is on one leg and one arm. And slowly come back to regular plank. And take the child's pose before we do the opposites. So notice we did two arm balances. One is the side plank. First we did the regular plank, side plank, and then the wild thing, Chamatkarasana. So this is a good core strength or arm strength asana. Come back to plank. Now shift the weight to the right palm. Stack the left leg on top of the right. Side plank on the right side. Keep pushing the hips high. The weight is on one arm and one leg only. Inhale. As you reach to the sky, exhale, touch the ground. Inhale, exhale. If you lose balance, you can keep the left leg behind the right. Now, as you come out from the side plank, you can lift the left leg up, fold your left knee, and then keep the no weight on the right foot, left foot, just push your hips high. The still weight is on the right leg and right arm only. The right leg is straight, only the left knee is bent, and no weight on the left foot. So this is not a full, I don't like to go into this wild thing in this way, because you're not going into the full expression. child's pose. I normally like to go into Chamatkarasana from the down dog because you can fully express in that one leg, one arm's balancing pose. It may be a crude analogy, but think about when you eat a banana, you peel the layer and then you eat the banana. There's no way we can eat the banana, only half peel it and then eat the full banana. We cannot. So, same way the asanas practice, we have to fully let go, fully allow to open up. Then you go deep into the pose. You have to fully peel the banana to eat the full banana. Same way, you have to fully express, to really fully express yourself, you got to go deep into the pose, fully deep into the pose. Then you can fully express and enjoy the joy that comes from the pose, just like you eat full banana. That's a crude example, I know, but it's easy to understand why I say, what do you mean by full expression? What do you mean by half expression? Full expression is fully peel it and then eat it. That's the full expression rather than half peel it and then half eat it. That's not the full benefit. So that's how, think about that as you do the practice of asanas. Okay, so with that, lie down. Maybe we can do some back bends. Lie down on your tummy. Open up your arms. And do like a skydiving pose. Just extend legs, extend your arms like fly skydiving. Lift your entire body up. Use your back strength as you come up. Point your toes. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You can also interlock your hands. Your thighs up, legs up, hips up, chest up. Only the belly is touching the mat. You can interlock your hands as you extend your elbows. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, release. You can rest in crocodile pose. Make a pillow, turn your head to one side, like you're lying down on the beach. Okay, next one. We can do Dhanurasana here. You can do bend your knees. You can hold on to the ankles from outside. As you kick your legs into your arms, use your back strength as you inhale, fully express into the bow pose. Inhale, come up. Extend your legs, kick your legs into your arms, deep in the back bend. And then once you're in the deep in the pose, continue to inhale, continue to exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, and release. So it's easy to come out of the pose, but staying in the pose is the hard part. And that's where you get the full benefit. That's where you fully express. Turn your head to the opposite side. Inhale. Exhale. We'll do one more back bend and then lie down on our back. So maybe come into camel, come on your knees. Like this. You can curl the toes under, or you can keep the ankle on the mat, your choice. Place your hands behind, push into the imaginary wall in the front. Arch your upper body back. The knees are closer than your toes. And then right hand up. Reach for the right heel. No falling back, no leaning back. Just lift the left arm up, half camel. Keep pushing your hips forward into the wall, imaginary wall, as you inhale. As we exhale, with the grip on your heel, deepen the back bend. Inhale, push into the wall. Exhale, deepen the back bend. We're only doing half camel, but it's plenty to get the same benefit. And come back to the neutral. We're going to do half camel on the opposite side. The left arm up. Reach for the left heel. Right hand up. Half camel on the opposite side, not leaning back, not falling back. As we inhale, push into the wall. As we exhale, deepen the back bend. Inhale, push into the wall. Exhale, deep back bend. Then place your hands behind and slowly come back to child's pose. And after that, we can do some inversions. So lie down on your back. You can adjust the mat however you like, but make sure you should be able to see me if necessary on the screen. Keep your knees bent, entire spine on the mat. And use a block here initially. The first inversion is very gentle. So keep the knees bent, just lift your hips high, and keep the block underneath your hips. And you have support of the block, it's so nice and so comfortable. There's no weight on the neck, no weight on the head. So maybe the gentle weight on your block here, but keep the chest higher than the brain, heart higher than the brain, so the blood can circulate towards the brain using the gravity. So no weight on the neck and the head. This is very gentle, relaxing. First gentle inversion. If you don't need the support of the block, just take the block out and support your hips with the pillows underneath the bridge, with the elbows underneath the bridge, like this. Push your hips out with the elbows underneath the bridge. And notice you're lifting the chest higher than the brain. So notice your neck is still flat on the mat. Your chest is higher. Chest into the chin. And then keep pushing. You can also lift your heels. Keep pushing your hips high as you support your body and your elbows. Once you're in the pose, continue to inhale. Continue to exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Slowly lower the hips down. You can hug your knees to the chest before we do the full wheel, a full Urdhva Dhanurasana, upside bow pose, or Chakrasana, whatever you call it. Hug your knees to the chest, massage your spine. It feels good as you just slowly, gently rock your body sideways as you hug knees to the chest. And now we will do the full wheel. Place your feet on the mat again, knees bent. You can place your fingertips, elbows facing up. Do the full wheel. Otherwise, repeat the half wheel we did before. If you're doing the full wheel, make sure you have a good grip underneath your palms as you keep the elbows parallel to each other. Make sure you're on the mat first, okay? So you have a good grip under the palms, underneath the feet. So lift your hips high and push the mat with your palms as you keep the head between your palms. And then eventually go into full Chakrasana. Push the mat with your palms and then going into the full Chakrasana. And then whenever you're ready, once you're in the full Chakrasana, extend the elbows. Extend the elbows. If necessary, you can take a tiny little step towards your head and stay in this pose. 1, 2, inhale, exhale. 3, 4, 5. Slowly come down. Again, massage your spine. Rock your body sideways. Like a windshield wipers. Left knee comes to the right foot. Right knee comes to the left foot. Just massage your tiny, gentle twist. Okay, whenever you're ready. After that, we can take Viparita Karani or shoulder stand, your choice. When you do the Viparita Karani, you can use a block again if you like to. In the Viparita Karani, support your hips on your block. You can just keep the legs up the wall, right above your hips. And this is the legs up the wall. This is the Viparita Karani. So notice you're lifting your chest higher than the brain. Keep the knees straight, toes straight. And those who like to do shoulder stand, you can go into full shoulder stand. Support your hips and then rock your body right above the shoulders. And then slowly straighten up your spine and the legs right above the shoulders. Your choice. So maybe it's harder to do some days, but try to support your back and try to straighten the spine and point your toes right above the shoulders. Stay here for a few seconds of breath. Allow the gravity to do the work here. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. While you keep the left leg up on the sky, see if you can lower the right foot down towards the ground. Right leg up to the sky, left leg towards the ground. Or you can also keep both legs on the ground into Halasana. Interlock your hands behind. As you keep the legs straighten up on the ground. Come back to shoulder stand. Or come back to Viparita Karani. And with slowly, gently, one vertebrae at a time, slowly lower the spine, entire spine on the mat until the legs come perpendicular to the body. And then slowly, with gently, Very gradually lower the legs down. Very gradually, use your core strength. And one counter pose and take Shavasana after that. The counter pose is the Matsyasana. You can slightly bend your knees if you like to, or you can just slide your palms underneath your hips, palms facing down, and then extend the legs. And then you can keep the lower body on the mat. Just arch your upper body like a fist diving back into the Matsyasana. Naturally, your weight goes to the elbows, upper body is arching back, opening up your throat, your head close to the ground, but no weight on the head. Relax your shoulders, open up your throat, like a mermaid pose. And after that, we'll take final Shavasana. Lie down completely. You can check the time here. Just completely lie down on the mat. Entire body touching the ground. Palms facing up. Close your eyes. Still your body, still your mind. Only thing that you're doing in Shavasana is breathing. And it's like a yoga nidra. You go deep into this consciousness as you rest every limb, every organ inside your body. And slowly hug your knees to the chest. And then rock your bodies sideways like a baby in the mother's womb. And with support of one hand, slowly sit up. So the last part of the asana practice now, so just we'll end it, seal the practice with a meditation. Sit quietly. Arms in the middle. You can also do the Dhyana Mudra. Place your index finger and thumb touching on your knees. And close your eyes. Focus on the Ajna Chakra. Deep inhalations, deep exhalations. As a Tibetan Buddhist monks practices meditation for hours, for several hours a day. So you shut down all senses and you go deeper within. You connect with your sixth sense and you go beyond the sixth sense. And you going into the other shore. So in Buddhist terms, they have a sloka called Gate Gate Paragate Parasangate Bodhi Swaha. Gone, gone, gone beyond to the other shore in meditation. Palms back into Anjali Mudra, close to the heart. Swasti Prajabhyaya Paripalayante Nyayen Mardyan Mahim Mahishan Om Go Brahmanebhyaya Subhamasti Nityam Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bow down to yourself, bow down to each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today. Hope you enjoy the rest of the weekend. And remember, next Saturday, we have the Yoga Mala, which is on the occasion of the fall equinox on the UN International Peace Day. We have been doing this 108 Surya Namaskars for the last 13 years. So this is our 13th anniversary of celebrating the UN International Peace Day on the fall equinox. And it comes around September 21st, but it's on the weekend, September 19th, Saturday. We're going to practice 108 sun salutations. You can join us via YouTube Live. You can also join us at the temple. If the weather is nice, we can also practice outdoor, um, in the outside the temple. But if the weather is bad, we will just do it online. Okay. So anyway, we will keep posting these messages. This event is published on the Facebook, on the WhatsApp, and go check it out on HTGC Yoga page. And this is a beautiful practice, and I hope you all can join. Bring your loved ones, friends, family, and it's a free event. And but I would encourage everybody to go to the temple website to donate, even if it is whatever you can, $0, $5, does not really matter. But go there. But I encourage every one of you to go check that waiver, because it's important that you all need to check the waiver there. So go to that temple website. I will share the link as well. Thank you again. Namaste. Have a good weekend.